No. Way before the
Yes, sir. Heels by 6. Caleb Love he gonna go crazy.
He got
I
you.
forgot about that nigga.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Caleb,
I forgot about him.
Because
Yeah.
he's
He's
fucking
him.
streaky.
He's him. He's
He
him though.
ain't been our best player this year though.
Word?
Nah, bro.
I feel like him and RJ been competing,
RJ,
which been
yeah,
fucking us
okay.
up. Y'all both just ball out, man.
I like BaseHitta a lot too.
Facts.
And taller hands, bro. You a hating ass nigga, man.
Facts. Well, you didn't have to do John Wall like that. The greatness we could have
And
had.
fuck that. I seen how you gave bro the ball.
Oh,
after he
facts,
passed
facts,
you
facts.
And get a rebound, bro. You a hater.
That nigga said,
He's my least favorite player, and I hate being a Tar Heel fan because of him. I always hated
I used to
Tyler
fuck
Hands,
with
bro.
him though. I used
Really?
to fuck with him
I
until
fucking
the
hated
John Wall story. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
I was like, damn, I ain't know he was like that.
Corny.
that nigga said, I don't talk to recruits.
Bitch,
Like,
nigga,
come
that
on,
crazy.
bro.
You know what we could
Now
have
look
did
at
with
you.
John,
That's
bro?
what I'm saying.
Are you crazy?
Y'all would have. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
He probably would have played more than 1 year.
Nigga,
He might have
That
gave
was
us
crazy.
2, 3 of the things.
I'm saying.
Shit.
That shit would have been crazy.
Needless to say, we won it tonight, man. Fuck Duke. I don't have that many Carolina friends, though. I'll be honest, bro. I'm gonna be.
Oh, nigga, they all do.
I'm going
Fuck
to
y'all.
the. I'm going to the. My homie
Respectfully.
Chris. Shout out Lamp. I'll be there later, but he's a true Duke fan. So
Oh yeah, y'all gonna be going at it.
facts. Yes, sir. We back.
We back in this thing.
We back, man. Welcome to the pod, man. Hit Dogs Holla. I'm your boy Kevin.
Waddy.
It's your boy Keith.
Waddy in the building, man. Shout out Keith, man. Got my brother here today, man. What's up, Chris?
What up? Shout out.
Yo, I'm still mad. This man got a deeper voice than me. It's the saddest shit, bro.
It happened.
I'm telling you, yeah. What's up with little brothers getting the good genes?
I don't know.
We about 2 of Waddy. Shout out Waddy, though.
Just got it, man.
Shout out Baby Tron while we here, man. That's a random shout out, but shout out my boy Baby Tron, man.
Yeah, definitely shout out Baby
Bro,
Tron.
I'm in the car blasting that shit on the way here, bro.
Shout out Babe. Shout out Chaketah.
Shout out Baby, shout out Chaketah.
Shout out Base and Chaketah.
That man talented, bro.
Fact.
He in there cooking up right now. That what he doing?
Yeah.
So he been here before. Is that
I
what he
think he
saying?
said he had been downstairs for like a smoking event,
Mm.
but this is first time coming upstairs.
Sheesh, man. Welcome to the lab, man.
Facts.
Lab CLT, y'all tap in, man.
Bad luck.
Artists, podcasters, producers, whatever you do, you can do it here, bro. You know what I'm saying? The lab, that's where it's at, bro. This spot is amazing, bro. I can't talk about it enough. I mentioned it last week, bro. I love this place, bro.
Quality, the vibe is
Everything.
right, and it's love, and they're doing it right. You gotta come check it
I
out.
came here with all my equipment last
Have
week,
to.
thinking I needed XYZ mics, headphones, all, because I already had it, you know. I bought it like years ago. He said, yeah, man. Daddy said, yeah, man, keep that shit in the car, bro.
Facts.
Got everything, man. Shout out to you.
Everything.
Yeah, man. So what we gonna do today, man? Last week we did a little intro. This week we're gonna do a little deep dive here.
Yeah.
So every week we're gonna do a little autobiography. Y'all get a chance to know us a little bit better. Cause I'm pretty sure some of y'all don't know our backstories and everything. And it's interesting how we all got to this point here today.
Facts.
So we'll do a little bit of that. I'll go first and give y'all my spiel real quick.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know me, Kevin, man. I was born in New York.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm New York baby.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That makes so much more sense.
Shout
than
out to
that.
New York.
Yeah. Your personality makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
Than I know that. Okay. Shut up.
Cause you know, growing up, bro, like New Yorkers, like they say we're rude. It is, it's true.
Oh no, for sure.
But it's like I almost can't communicate with somebody without being a dickhead.
Right.
True or false? My brother can tell you.
Yeah.
It is who we are. Like
That should be
sarcastic.
easy, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
like if you gotta be a strong person, man, to rock with me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
All my
It's not
family
for
from
being
up
hard.
north, so.
Facts.
No, I know.
And I thought I was like the king asshole, right? But all my friends are bigger
Bro.
assholes than me down
I'm
here.
telling you.
Shout out
bro,
Wadi, shout out Wadi.
Should I have fucked? Oh, nah. That ass.
Wadi give me a run for my money.
Nah, he'll give anybody a run for their money. That's why I went crazy, yo.
Yo, I be looking at him like, damn, yo. I be mad, but I'm like, that's the same shit.
I'm telling you, bro. Growing up, neither of us would do anything to each other. We pass by each other. We just look at each other, start sizing each other.
Money.
Like, I swear to God.
That's a brother thing.
Like, that was just the whole vibe. Every time, like, I think once he hit, like, probably, like, 14, I think I was, like, 10, like, 9 or 10, like, every time we see
Looking
each
at,
other.
yeah.
That's just a vibe. But she was OG.
It's unspoken beef between your brothers, man. If you don't, you gotta have a little bit of, you know what I mean? Like, I'll take him for real. Right or
for
wrong.
sure, but that's my twin, so
Yeah, facts.
I tell him all the time. Put
Facts.
you on my back if I have to.
Yeah.
And vice versa. All the time.
He skips leg day.
It's okay, because when I need him, he gonna pull through.
Shout out
That's all
Wadi.
that matters. Shout out Wadi.
Yeah, that motherfucker got strong last summer out of nowhere. Shit was pissing me off.
Right, you know him.
Yeah,
If he really lock into something, he put his mind to it, he do it.
good money. But yeah, man. So yeah, I was born in New York. I moved. I want to say I was 8 or 9, right around the time my brother was born. We
Okay.
left right after 9/11, actually,
Damn,
which was crazy.
I believe it.
Being in New York and 9/11 was something like. And we was in the Bronx, so like, what happened was we were in class, and teachers just like calmly was like, "Okay, guys, we're gonna go home." And we used to walk to school and everything. So like, I was about a couple blocks down from my school. So me and my aunt, shout out Bria, we was in class. We got taken out of class. We walking, and all I remember is walking down the street and seeing smoke, mad smoke.
Damn.
And like the adults are freaking out. And we're like, okay, it's smoke. So we kids, so we walk
Right.
home, no big deal. Then we get home, grandma there, turn the TV on, and then we see it.
Yeah.
I still didn't know what was going on. My aunt got to crying. I'm like, she crying? What's going on? I don't get it.
How old were you?
I mean, quick math will tell you, but I was like 7,
Okay.
8.
Okay.
Yeah, 7, 8.
Okay. Yeah,
7 or
that's
8.
crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then
I've never met anybody that was like actually like in school,
Mhm.
like when that shit happened.
It was eerie. And we went down, and the crazy story, everybody got a good 9/11 story. Bro, I got one too. So my granddad, he used to play, so the Twin Towers are here. Look at, this is where the Twin Towers are.
Yeah.
He used to play backgammon. You know what backgammon is? It's like a board game. Old
Yeah.
people play, old people. I don't know what they do. But he was playing at the park, which is right here, right across from the towers.
Damn.
Every single day he played, damn near like during the week. And for one reason or another, he wasn't there that day. And that's the day that the towers obviously they fell. You know what I mean? A lot of people lost their lives and stuff.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. to everybody, man. But
Rest in peace.
yo, yeah, he was there, but he wasn't there that day.
Thank goodness.
He wasn't there that day. He took me to that park mad time. They sit there and watch them play backgammon and chess. Like the OGs were out there playing, and they was like the legit chess players. You know, the little clock.
Yeah.
They was out there.
That's the type of shit I like.
They was out there. I'm like, damn, if I was 50, 60, this would be my
Nah,
pastime.
Shit, I want to do that shit now.
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie. I grew up playing chess.
Oh, so you like that?
Yeah.
I got a
It's a
little bit.
mind game.
It is a mind game.
It's a mind game.
Once you learn the rules, bro, it's fun. That's bro. Yeah, chess got it. Chess got it. But yeah, then we moved to Cali after that. San Diego. My mom was in the military, so we moved around a good bit.
Okay.
Of course, my brother was born. Cool story. My mom worked at the hospital that he was born at because she was in the military. She was a medic.
Okay.
And when I joined the military, I ended up working at that very same hospital.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I worked there for like 2-3 years
That's
in
crazy.
San Diego. Yeah,
That's dope though.
best experience ever too.
Word.
Living in San Diego, bro.
What branch were you in?
Navy.
Okay. Smooth.
Shout out to the Navy, man.
Smooth.
I wouldn't be who I was today without the Navy, bro. No cap.
Shout out.
Man, all the discipline, all that stuff. I will say, if you join the military, you're not guaranteed to change or be a better person. Like, you still have to take ownership and like do something
Right.
to be better. But man, if you apply yourself in any way, you get out the military. Either way you do it, as long as you don't completely mess up, you're gonna be a lot better off from when you started when you get out. Even if you don't try to, because I'll be honest, I didn't really try to,
Right.
and I was still in a better spot. It is what it is. Like, they set you up. They give you everything you need.
Right.
If you're a young dude or something, you don't know what you want to do, and you want to join the military, bro, you're gonna It's not an ad. I might tell nobody to join the military. But if you think about it, you really want to do it. I mean, the good things about it, there's bad things. There's good and bad with everything you do, right?
Right.
But the one thing I will say that's good about it is you get everything, bro. You get a place to stay, you get paid, food, medical, everything you need. So if you're like entering into adulthood, aside from the bull that come with it, bro, you're gonna be good. You living like it's comfortable. Don't mess around and get a good barracks room or something. Cause now it's like you live in a hotel. Man, San Diego had a nice ass barracks room. It was brand new. Bro, what?
Yeah.
That's where I met one of my best friends, Roy. Shout out Roy, man. To you, Roy.
That's what's up.
Yo, bro. I met him in there, and I got a funny story about how I met him. This is actually kind of crazy. So, we worked at the hospital. He worked on night shift. I worked on day shift, which we switch every 3 months in the hospital. So, I didn't really see him much when I first moved into the room.
Right.
I just knew I had a roommate because, you see boots, you see like shoes and shit. Like, okay, somebody lives here. And it wasn't until his first off day I met him. And I think I got home late, or he got home late. I was already laid in bed or whatever. And I don't know what was up with me back then, but like I would have these really bad nightmares and shit, like bad. And one night I had a really bad night terror, and all I remember is like my dream, I was screaming like really loud.
Damn.
And it woke me up. Bro, I woke up screaming. And I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know I was gonna make a noise. I thought it was in my dream.
Right.
So I wake up, I stood up, I'm like, I'm screaming, and my roommate's looking like, yo, you good? You good? And I looked at him, I said, what you mean? Because I didn't know I was yelling.
Right.
He was like, yo, you was just screaming. I said, oh. That's the first time I met him. That was our first conversation.
That's crazy.
Me waking him up in the middle of the night screaming. I'm like, yo, bro, I promise I'm not a serial killer, bro. This don't happen every night. Man, shout out to Roy. That was,
That's crazy.
Imagine meeting somebody like that for the first time. First impressions, bro. He knows in that case back then.
I was like, nah, I gotta go.
Right.
The funnier thing is,
I can't do this.
yo, he worked in the mental health ward.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what he did, his specialty. So now he looking at me like,
Right.
you good?
I got a patient, right?
I would see him.
I would see him. It's crazy.
He did see a girl I was messing with though, in the hospital, no cap. Shout out to you, know who you. Shout out to you. Yo, he straight like that, like 6 months, 4 or 5 months later.
That's crazy.
He's like, yo, girl here. I'm like, at the hospital? He's like, yeah. I'm like, was she visiting somebody? He goes, nah. She a patient. I ain't trying to make fun of myself, but bro, it was just crazy because I didn't know what was going on.
That's a HIPAA violation.
Yeah. Nah, I didn't say her name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nah, it was there was a patient there. It was a regular patient, nothing crazy. She got out, she told me about it. She's like, yo, I saw Roy. I said, I know. She was fine. She was going through something at the time, but she's good now. She's great now.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, man. Real talk. It does. Everybody go through it.
Facts. We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
We were just talking about
We don't always admit it, but everybody got this
that.
shit. Everybody got this shit. So yeah, then, after San Diego, went to Jacksonville, North Carolina, and nothing's good about Jacksonville, North Carolina. If you ever been there, ever lived there, it's nothing. It's one street, Western Boulevard, and it goes all the way down. Remember that road I was telling you about where I lived? Yeah, that's the road. So my apartment's here, and everything down is nothing but restaurants, shopping centers, and car dealerships. And it's all on one street.
What the fuck?
And the mall.
There you go.
Everything's right on one Western Boulevard. If you go anywhere else in Jacksonville, you're different.
I know that shit congested.
Not like that. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it has its moments, but it wasn't that bad. It was just, it's a terrible town. It's terrible. It's in the country. It's in eastern North Carolina. Ain't nothing going on.
Yeah, I don't want no parts.
Bro, no parts. But I will say the good thing that came out of it was the people I met. So being stationed out there, like I met some really good people. Shout out Quentin, shout out Mike, shout out Keith, shout out Adam, shout out, I know I'm forgetting some people. Shout y'all out, man. Just y'all know who y'all are, bro. But that's my core, man. It was crazy though. It was a really weird experience. I guess it was cool because I was near Wilmington. So that was nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Wilmington was straight. So me and Waddy. We was there every weekend.
Heard about
shout out to Willie, yo. Me and Waddy tore it up.
Waddy, we still ain't going to Wilmington yet. What's going on with
Bro.
that? What's going on with that?
Yo, Wilmington's where it's at. He need to take.
Oh wait, never mind. We can't go now. Never mind.
Respectfully.
It's all love. That's what it is.
But man, we had some
Ain't
spots. We had some
stopping
nice
us,
shit.
goddamn.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go
Yeah.
without him. He'd be alright.
Facts.
We need a tour guide though. We might need a tour guide. We might need to show us around. Yeah.
Sure, we can find something.
It's lit. We went to a great spot. But yeah, so, you know, military thing. And then I got out, bro. And I've always wanted to do something different, bro. Like, when I first got out of the military, I wanted to rap. And I still like rapping and all that. I'm not at all in love with being a rapper, though. I don't think that's something I really, really want.
Right.
I like rapping and making music. But being a rapper as a profession?
Yeah. It's a lot that come with that.
Yeah, that's not
It's a
me.
lot.
It's cool. It looked cool on Instagram, but then, like, the day-to-day, nah, that ain't it. But, you know, to just being creative and expressing yourself, man. And, you know, I did it and I liked it. And then I was like, bro, I talk a lot. I have a lot of deep thoughts. A lot of stuff to say. Different perspectives. And I was like, you know what? I kind of want to pod. That's the first time I ever started podding was like 2020.
Okay.
2020 is when I started. And then I was just like, man, this is fun. I like doing this. The hardest part, I will say, is figuring out your lane. And like, do you want to be like a Joe Rogan type?
Right.
Do you want to co-host? I like the co-host thing, obviously.
Right.
I think that's a better idea to have people you can bounce topics off. I don't feel the need to sit up here and talk by myself like, what's his name? Like back in the day where all the radio hosts, there was just one guy talking the whole time.
Like
it's
that.
cool, but
They get boring.
Yeah.
Like, you need different perspectives.
For
Like,
sure.
yeah, somebody cracking
show you
jokes.
kind of like more like a real world
Facts.
scenario. You know what I mean? Because like when you go outside now, like it's everybody.
Yeah,
So it's like everybody always has a different viewpoint, even if you don't agree.
Exactly.
Everybody has
It's
a
something
different viewpoint, and sometimes it's good to hear different viewpoints out, even if you don't agree, because it can open up your mind and change how you think in certain ways,
It's
for the
a
good or for the worse. But
Yep.
it's just all about how you take it.
facts. And like having those different point of views is good, but you also have to be open to them too.
Right.
A lot of times people get stuck in their ways and they'll hear you, but they're not really taking into account what you're saying. I learned pretty recently, like in debates and stuff, I'll always hear the counter argument all the way through.
Yeah.
I'll really hear it out, listen to it, and think. And a lot of times, I'll end up changing my mind, my point of view about something, because I'm actually listening. I'm not trying to argue to prove that I'm right. I'm delivering my side, and you deliver your side. And based off those two, whatever I think makes the most sense, I'm rocking with, even if it's not mine.
Fact.
And that's important to do, because you being stuck and stubborn, that's not going to help. You can always learn something from somebody.
100%. 100%.
So that was my biggest thing, and it helps. It's easier to communicate with people when you just listen. It's a
Yeah.
crazy concept, like, but just listening to somebody and really hearing what they're saying makes a lot of things much easier, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a big thing for me. So, you know, talking to people in general is something fun. I like doing. I like talking to people, getting to know people. I have this thing that people like talking to me and telling me like their deep dark secrets when I first meet them.
Right.
And it's the craziest thing. Like,
shit
that happened to
really
me. And it's
deep,
like, yeah, let me just tell you about my dead grandmother and how she used to be a slave. Like, bro, I don't even know your name.
R.I.P. Green.
R.I.P. Granny, yo.
R.I.P. Granny.
She held it down. It's Black History Month, man.
Facts.
Shout out to Granny,
Yeah.
man. Shout out.
Shout
man.
out to all my melanated individuals, man.
Facts.
Let's get it.
Facts. But yeah, bro. So I don't know. That's something that I always found weird but flattering in a way, you know? Like, yeah, talk to me. Tell me your deep, dark secrets. I'm not going to tell, so I'm probably going to forget about it, to be
Nah,
honest.
facts.
So there is no worry
People would
about
tell me
it.
this, and I'll dad be like, they'll like reference it, and I'll be like,
We pause, but you do.
they'll reference it, and
Mhm.
I'll be like, nigga, what are you talking about? And they'll have to tell me again. I'm like, yeah, I don't remember you telling me that shit.
You know, you gotta be a confidant to some people, man. I think that's pretty cool when people trust you with shit like that.
Facts.
I gotta say, shout out to Keith's hat, man. If you don't know, you know, bro. Sorry, Heal Nation. Stand up. We coming for Duke today. I got us by 6, I said earlier.
Yeah, you
I got
said
us
by
by
6.
6, man. Shout out Caleb Love. He's the reason I became a UNC fan, no cap.
He's tough.
My whole life. I've been in North Carolina since what? 5th grade, 4th grade? And I never picked a team. Through middle school, everybody's Duke, Carolina. I'm like,
I still don't have a team between the two.
Just-
I still don't have
Well, when you're ready, make sense what you're pick.
a
You know what it came down to me? Somebody told me, shout out to Base, Eddie. He was like, because I was like, I don't have a team last year. I'm like, I don't have a team, bro. I don't know who to pick. He looked at me, he was like, it's Carolina. What are you talking about? And I'm like, why? He goes, bro, it's a Tar Heel State. It's UNC. Why would you pick a private school, dude, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's UNC. That's a smart choice. And I was like, that makes sense. Then I seen Caleb Love hooping. I said, yeah, that's my team. I rock with him.
Crazy.
Nah, I do fuck.
He went crazy last year, bro. Should have won it all, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Should have won it all last year. But we got there, Duke. All right. Well, a lot of my homies are Duke fans, bro. I gotta go over there and deal with that shit after this, man. But I'm gonna be quiet too. Until I start winning. I'll be quiet. Got my baby blue on today. Shout out to y'all, man. It's gonna be a good one. We gonna talk about it? About your boys?
Yeah, we can talk about it. We can talk about
Oh man. Shout out to the Boston Celtics. All we do is put niggas in packs. Big pack. Granted, we lost last night, but we ain't talking about that. Number 1 record in the league. Smoking folks. How we did against Brooklyn? You see that game?
it. Yeah, I seen it. You know, we ain't do too well. We ain't do too well.
No, y'all didn't.
But yeah, so Kai's on the market though.
Kai is on the
Let's
market.
talk about it.
Uh,
Cause y'all whooped our asses.
why is Kai on the market? Let's talk about that.
Why?
The Celtics.
That
The Celtics.
and he's been trying to get a long-term deal, and they haven't given him one.
He don't deserve one. I got swept last year. And I got beat by fucking 30, 40, whatever. It was something crazy. I mean, yeah, he can score, he can hoop, he can do all this other shit, but at the end of the day, bro, the East is nothing nice. And you got Kevin Durant, and you had Harden, and y'all couldn't do nothing.
Harden was hurt. Oh wait,
Harden didn't want to be there.
nah, he didn't. I don't know why he came, but he didn't want to be there.
You know why? We beat the team spirit out of niggas, yo. Like, the Celtics, what we do, bro, is we embarrass niggas and we fuck their psyche up. Except for the Warriors, we can't. Damn. They in our
I
head.
ain't fucking with them.
They in our head, but we in the Bucks heads and we in the Nets heads for sure. And look, we beat y'all 10 times in a row now. I think it's 10 times in a row,
It's 10
including the playoffs.
So man, just wait till 7 come back. Cause when 7
He was
come
there.
back,
I think he played last in the playoffs.
he did.
Y'all were a play-in team, right?
Were we?
Yeah, y'all were.
Oh, we was.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we was.
That's the only reason we played y'all in the first round. We
Um,
was second seed. We was number 2 seed last
You
year.
know.
Number 1 seed this year. You know, shout out to
It
us.
happens.
Yeah, dude.
It
Not to us.
happens.
And then the disrespect we got, bro. Oh, you know the Nets gonna get him a run for their money. This is going 7 for sure. I got Nets in 7. I had people telling me Nets in 6. Talking.
I was one of them.
disrespectful
I was
to me.
one of them. I say I was one of them.
Disrespectful.
I was on his phone. Yeah, nigga. Y'all about to just go ahead and get ready to pack this shit up.
Yeah.
7, 11, we gonna come out there, we gonna do what we gotta do. And I even told you, I was like, they gonna have their time, but I was like, it's just not right now. And then
Right.
I had to eat those words,
Sweet.
4 games later.
Big sweet.
I thought we was at least gonna get one. It was real disappointing. But yeah, man, I mean, shit, we just,
What's up? Facts. All right.
that's crazy.
That's how I feel
But
about
the year
Nets.
before, you
We're
know,
not talking about the year
I'm
before.
just saying, man, like,
What happened the year before with the talking about the Bucks
Yeah,
series?
man.
Oh, he,
Flowing the line?
come on, man. Come on, we was,
That was corny. I ain't
we
gonna lie.
was.
But I was cheering for them because my man Book, he's a big Nets fan. He's talked mad shit, and we lost. The Celtics had lost to the Bucks before that series.
Yeah.
He on my phone talking crazy. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sit back and wait. Sure enough, Gabe said as soon as they lost, I blew his shit up. Did he answer? No.
that's how it goes.
He one of them.
Yeah,
He
ain't answer.
I wouldn't have answered
He all on my line when we lose though. Yeah, come sit down right here.
Whew.
And then the next year we sweep y'all boys. Yeah, no, it's raps for y'all. It's raps for y'all. I mean, y'all had the best team, I would say, last season. Although this year I will say Claxton stepping up. I like Claxton
Yeah,
a lot.
nah, he's tough. He's from Greenville.
For real?
Yeah, he's from Greenville.
South Carolina? Or
Yeah.
no? Oh, okay. Damn.
He's tough.
Yeah.
He really taking them steps. That's why I'm really sad, low key, that Kai is stepping onto the market. But I'm happy at the same time, cause now I got a little bit of lake of hope that he's gonna reunite with the King, and they bring the best out of each other. I want to see them. I want to see them together one more time.
I just don't see that happening, man.
I don't see it. I personally don't see it happening either. Like, I think it's really like a 10% chance, because if they do that, the Russ gotta go. Unless they get a 3-team deal and they just rush somewhere else, then maybe your chance is a little bit higher.
That's cold.
And a just straight up one, I don't think Kevin want to take Russ.
No, of course not.
Yeah, so it's like,
He never. That's why he left in the first place.
yeah, I know. So,
So you gonna.
but I
give
mean,
me
I
this-
really think since Kai gone, I think Seven's gone too.
Yeah, I think it's raps.
Yeah,
And now they got
yeah, and they know it.
stuck with Ben Simmons. Hey man,
Hey,
they got stuck with Ben.
maybe he'll step up when he's on the.
No, he won't.
Yeah, I know he won't. But
his best chance to
He
do
gonna
is when he
retire.
has help. He might as
Nah,
well.
if he retire, oh, yo. I ain't gonna lie. That's low-key good cap. Came in, did a couple years. He said, F it. I'm gonna be a rock star. Let me get paid.
He's a celebrity.
Nah, for real.
That's what he do. Balenciaga Ben. Every time you see him, he the sideline Balenciaga.
Nigga staying Balenciaga.
Come on, man. But that's your guy. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I hope Kyrie. Selfishly, I hope he does not go to the Lakers because now I'm nervous. Cause they already playing pretty good. I mean, I know their record don't show it, but they lose a lot of close games.
Yeah, they do.
They
Close.
still gotta
But
learn
see-
how to play together.
but see,
Really. That's all.
That's
it
what
is.
the league need. The league needs to see the Lakers and the Celtics at the end.
I don't want to see that because I don't got confidence against LeBron and Kyrie and AD. Granted, if they're not healthy, and maybe, but LeBron, the way he's playing this year, he playing like Tom Brady played when he went to the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, oh, he's kind of older, blah blah blah. Okay. He
Bron-
just finally fell off.
Bron
You
is
know what
nowhere near done. That's the craziest part about him. Like when he retires, he'll probably still have more in his tank.
I hope he does.
Like I genuinely believe that he's still gonna have like more in his tank. But he's just gonna be like, all right, like it's
That's
time.
right.
Yeah.
We gotta normalize retiring early. Just please do it. I
Yeah.
don't want to see you go out bad.
Facts.
That shit ain't fun to watch.
That's a fact.
See, I mean, I didn't grow up watching Mike, but I saw him on the Wizards. I was like, that's corny, bro.
Andrew Luck did that. With the
Andrew
Colts.
Luck left on, I was
Yeah,
at not
Luke
top, but
Kuechly.
he left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Luke. Yeah.
He left at
That was
hurt
not.
me.
Nah,
I ain't
that
gonna
one
lie,
was
man.
really
That
a
was
sad
sad.
one.
Yeah.
I'm not even a
He's a
huge
dog.
Panthers fan, but I always said when he was in the league, he was the best linebacker in the
For
league,
sure.
like,
For sure.
hands down.
Every year.
And when I saw that, I was like, dang. I was like,
He's a body bag, man. Yeah. But I
He
mean,
made the smart choice though.
facts.
fact. Your health
He's
is
good.
definitely more important.
You already made your money. You young, you healthy. Get out.
Endorsements, all that.
Cause y'all
You knew you wasn't about to win.
not
man.
going nowhere.
Facts.
Sorry.
Y'all were there, and then it happened.
And I want to cheer for Carolina, man. I really want to cheer for the Panthers.
Facts.
Oh,
They
you know
just
what I'm
make
saying?
it so hard. They make it so hard.
Ever since Jake DeLong, bro.
Nah, that one was crazy.
Man, he ruined, man.
Nah, he ruined a lot of hopes.
He had a lot of.
And it was a relatively new team when he got there.
Yeah.
Because I think the Panthers were only started in what, like 96? I think.
Maybe a little earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So
90s though.
you had Jake Dillon come in. We get to a Super Bowl and.
Everybody had them Got Jake shirts in middle school. I remember them shirts.
But shout out Steve. Shout out Steve.
Steve the reason.
No,
He the reason.
man.
One of the coldest wide receivers ever. I feel like his name goes like unforgotten sometimes. Like you can't forget about Steve.
Yes.
Steve is a dog. He really walk up to the biggest DB and pack him up
Mm-hmm.
consistently.
And
every
tell you
game.
he gonna do it.
Don't forget what he had Jalen Ramsey acting out a character. I love Jalen. He had Jalen acting out a character, and that was old Steve Smith.
Overrated.
Jalen,
Ramsey, yeah, for sure. Overrated.
I think he's more of a scheme player for sure. I think you can scheme him.
It really makes me mad that these corners
The best
every year
corner.
it's a best corner every year, and then the next year they get him smoked. I don't know what that's about.
That's because people get familiar with how they cover.
That shit wasn't happening with Revis though. He was the top for a couple of years.
It wasn't happening with Sherm either.
And yeah. He
But I feel like the
he was
only time it really do happen is when like.
But Sherm was
big
one of
coverage.
those schemed ones. I will say Sherm was a scheme one.
His own corner?
We played a lot of cover 3.
That is your squad.
Yeah.
The Legion of Boom. Well, y'all boys was
Crazy. And we had them niggas out there flying around. You don't know who you was gonna get wrecked by, but you was gonna get wrecked.
then y'all ran into the GOAT. All that shit
Nah,
stopped.
they
All
ran
that
into
shit
themselves. They ran into themselves.
All that shit stopped.
They did not beat us. We beat ourselves. I don't want to hear that.
Shout out Tom Brady, man.
They
7
did
of them
not
days.
beat
Shout
us.
out
We
Tom,
beat
man.
ourselves. Cause y'all know if we would have gave 24 that ball,
Over with.
over.
And Mans ain't been the same since Russ. He ain't been the same since that shit.
I want to
happened,
see
bro.
Russ come back this year and really have a good season. I really do.
Why?
Because he got us one. He got us one. And he did a lot of great things in Seattle. And I feel like all that went unnoticed this season. Granted,
Right.
he did have a really bad season. But before this season, this never happened. So I just want to give him his fair shake. Just have a season to come back and bounce back. You come back next year, you do this again, all right, bro, like pack it up.
I mean, we'll see.
But I just want to see him have a
Right.
whole off season. Get the scheme. He got a new head coach, Sean Payton.
Mhm.
legendary coach. He's a genius when it comes to it. So I just want to see what they can do. They're gonna get Tim Patrick back and another wide receiver back. They still got who is it? Jerry
Judy.
Mhm.
I like
Yeah.
Judy.
They got a
Facts,
young,
facts.
they got a young, healthy defense. I think if they can pick up a running back, they can really get something shaken. I think they can. I
Yeah,
really
shout
think they can.
out to y'all running back, bro. We used to have him, Gordon.
Oh yeah, Melvin
Yeah,
Gordon.
Mr.
Yeah.
Fumble.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout out to him.
yeah.
Not
Nah, I want to see Russ do good though. I really do. I really do.
you on your own with that one, buddy.
I know.
I don't like Russ. I think he's the
Nah,
he's a quarterback.
he is mad corny. I'm just talking about as a specific like football player. Like he's a good football. He was a good.
He
football
was.
player.
Yeah, he was. Correct. He
I'm
was.
saying you never know how. You never know.
I listen.
Shake
Well,
back.
selfishly no, because I'm a Chargers fan.
Oh,
I don't
okay, so that
see
makes
him
sense. That
great
makes sense.
At all.
But y'all not doing nothing. No way.
What?
Y'all not doing nothing.
So define nothing. We're not going to the playoffs again.
Y'all can go to the playoffs.
We're not going to win
Y'all not going to the Super Bowl.
next year. We're going to the AFC Championship.
I say second round exit.
I'll tell you right now, we're gonna beat the Chiefs.
Why
In
do
the
you say
playoffs.
that?
Because we always damn near beat them. We get close. Obviously,
Y'all do
close
get
don't mean nothing. But you go watch the 2 games this year. The first game we played the Chiefs, Asante Samuel Jr. Shout out to him. He's a great corner.
Yeah.
But he's a rookie. He dropped like 3 picks. He dropped like they hit him in the chest type shit. Like he dropped 3 easy interceptions, and I think we lost by like 1 possession.
Damn.
Both games.
I would have cussed him out.
The last game we played against the
happens,
Chiefs.
though.
It does happen.
That what Patrick Mahomes had a 1 minute and 15 seconds a game winning drive against us. That's how we lost the last game we played them. They're not smoking
I ain't
us.
gonna lie, Mahomes is cold.
He's cold as hell, but our
He's
defense is
cold.
ass. Like it's
Yeah.
ass.
But
It's supposed
see,
to be better.
That's why I say that.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, I asked you, I think it was last week, like how Durr would be doing. And I actually went that night and looked up. And looked too good.
He's a Pro Bowler, and he made that.
He made the Pro Bowl this year?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Him, we had 2 guys. I think him and I really want to say it was a lineman. I can't remember who it was, but I think it was him and one of our linemen, offensive linemen, went to the Pro Bowl this year. So obviously we didn't have too many Pro Bowl players, but yeah, Derwin's a stud for sure. I love Derwin.
Shout out Geno, man. Comeback player of the year. Broke the franchise record for passing yards. Come on, man.
We'll give it up
Hey,
for Geno
give him
Smith.
his
Shout
flowers.
out to Geno, man. He ain't right back. I want to see what you do this
Cause
offseason.
let me tell you,
And the young bulls on the defense, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jackson, Tariq Woolen, and Kenneth Walker, the running back,
You
you
just love
stud,
saying
baby.
Kobe
yo, those parents are wild for
Come
that.
on, man. Nah,
Michael Jackson and Kobe Bryant,
Michael Jackson and Kobe Bryant.
they knew what they was doing.
Facts. And Kobe Bryant, number 8.
And I'm hating a
Michael
little
Jackson,
bit.
25. Come
I'm
on,
hating a
man.
little bit because I wish I could do that to my kids.
Yeah.
But I mean, this famous Jones is though, right? Yeah, it's a couple. I mean, of course there is. It's a really popular
Yeah.
last name. But nobody like Kobe or MJ, nothing like that. But
My first boy might be Kobe. I ain't gonna lie.
you don't even get Kobe.
Nah, that probably.
All right, Tatum, relax.
Yeah, nah. Shout out Deuce, though.
I love Deuce.
Shout out Deuce.
Love Deuce.
Nah, Deuce a cool little kid. I ain't gonna lie.
He gonna be a
Deuce
hooper
cool.
too.
Oh, for sure. Deuce gonna be cold.
I hope.
He gonna
I don't know, man. I don't like that. Like I love Jason Tatum because I have to, right? But I have to love him. If he played on any other team, I would bash him every day because I have a reason to. I have reasons to talk shit
Yeah,
about
my
him.
brother, he do the same shit with LeBron though.
Really? So he bashed LeBron?
Hell yeah. And he been a Laker fan since he was a kid.
So if LeBron was on another team, he wouldn't. They show him love now though?
Oh hell no.
Oh man, that's just hate. That's just pure hate. We're not gonna do that with LeBron.
Dang.
We can do that with a lot of players. We can do that with LeBron. But yeah, Tatum, bro, I don't know, man. Like he don't got that dog in him. Real talk, he don't got that dog in him.
Word?
No. I watch him. I watched almost every game this season. Unfortunately,
Okay, see, I haven't.
I watched just about. I might have missed like four or five games for real. Like I watched a lot of games this year, and it's like he's inconsistent, bro. Like he's gonna have a great game, and it's like whenever he has a really good game, like he did against the Nets, he went 7 for 12 from 3. I already knew the next game he was gonna slump. I already knew it. And what did he do? He went 3 for 15 last night, 20 points, 10 of them from
But
free
still,
throws.
he still got 20 though.
10 from free throws.
He still got
He
20
got 20.
though.
He's on a streak for I don't know, almost. I want to say damn near 30 games of getting at least 20 points.
But he's still young though, so his IQ is gonna keep progressing, and he's gonna when he gets older and he matures in the game, he's gonna know, all right, I could take this shot, but it might not be the best shot for me to take. So it's like, they just come with maturity in the game. 'Cause
I'll
like,
be patient for sure.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you can definitely take, even with a young Kobe, like, some of the shots a young Kobe would take, the older Kobe, like, he would even say, you know, I could take it, I could make it, but I could also get somebody else hot at the same time. So,
Also, Tatum is not the shooter that Kobe was, so it's
facts.
harder, you know,
But
because
shit, Kobe had the most misses all the time.
I shot a lot.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He put
I would
up there.
expect that.
He put the things up for sure.
For sure.
But
As he should have.
that's a wild stat though. I definitely wouldn't guess that.
So what?
Most misses of all time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the years after Shaq left, before he got Powell, and who else was it? I think it was Powell, Lamar Odom, and like Meta.
Yeah.
And nigga was by himself. Like niggas forget he had a stretch. I think it was like 20 or 30 games. I think he scored like 40.
Because
Like
he had
in a row.
Because
Like
he had Jody
the
Beeks.
nigga. Oh, facts.
Yeah.
And what's that nigga's name? Kwame Brown.
Kwame. He
Yeah.
had.
Shit,
I'm talking about
him.
the older Kobe.
Oh yeah,
When
the
he
older-
played with Jody Meeks, I want to say something Hill. Jordan Hill. He had
When he even when
Robert Sacre.
Julius Randle, yo, like
Young Julius
yeah,
Randle.
young Julius.
Cause boy,
He balling now. He
boy,
balling now.
certified bucket.
Yeah.
He gonna get you one.
Julius James.
LeJulius.
For sure.
LeJulius.
Hell no. I'm fucking dragging it.
Y'all, LeJulius, yo, he's him.
LeJulius.
He's him.
LeJulius.
No,
Or LeJulius Curry, because he be trying to jack like he
He
Curry
do shoot. He
That
do
nigga,
shoot a
nah,
lot.
he
And
be
he
trying to stretch.
and he hit.
Nah, he do.
You
I mean,
sleep.
he be stretching the floor.
You sleep on my man.
Because I low key, I
Sleep.
always secretly watch the Knicks. Because that's one team, like, I'm not a fan of them, but I want to see them win.
I like
It's like,
seeing the Knicks be
In the
good.
NFL, I don't want to see them Cowboys win. But in the NBA, I want to see the Knicks
Well,
win.
don't worry, you won't see them win.
Oh, I know I won't.
Yeah, speaking of the Cowboys, so shit, Diggs. I heard Stephon Diggs might be trying to go play with his brother.
They could use him. They're not getting rid of that.
They could definitely use them.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like
Um,
they would have to get rid of that.
yeah.
They can't. They paid him too much. I mean, they can still get rid of him, but like that's a big
They ain't
waste.
gonna,
Yeah, that's my only thing. I would love to see him there, but that's my only thing. Cause like, if we're being realistic, they got Michael Parsons. They still got Tony Pollard. He's giving you production. You got CeeDee Lamb. Then you throw Stephon into the mix. Only thing that I would really want to upgrade and maybe a tight end and then the quarterback situation. Cause I mean, Dak is subpar. I mean, I feel like it's been long enough to say it. Like he's middle of the pack. He's average. Like he's not good and he's not bad. Like he's an NFL starting quarterback.
Well,
He
I
ain't
call
bad.
him middle of the pack Dak. That's what they call
Yeah.
him.
Didn't he lead the league in interceptions this season?
Yes, interceptions, not turnovers. I think.
And wasn't he hurt?
Yeah, he did get hurt.
So
I think he missed like 5 games.
yeah, that's terrible.
Damn.
That
Like,
is
you
bad.
missed 5 games.
No, that's bad.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to like that, but yeah, he's just mid.
Yeah.
He's super mid, and
He
they have a
came
good
in,
team
though, I
every
was
year.
fucking with him.
Oh, for sure. I really thought they were going to do something. Nah, for real.
Why were they so
Zeke-
good?
When,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
say it.
yeah, yeah. When Zeke was in his prime and
That's
it
why.
was the 21 and it was the 4 chains going around, it was like, okay, like, I kind of like want to see y'all actually do something because they were young and they were talented. Quick. So, I know y'all heard about the little spy balloon or drone or whatever from China. It floated over the entire U.S. I think it started on the West Coast. And then it progressively got over here, got to Charlotte, and then I just heard it got shot down in Myrtle Beach. What do y'all think about that?
I didn't know anything about it. I saw a couple tweets this morning, like spy balloon, and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like some type of joke or something people were going with, so I didn't pay it no mind. Then I get back on a couple hours later, and I'm like, oh no, it's literally a spy balloon
Yeah,
from China
yeah,
flying around, and it was in Charlotte. I'm like, okay.
right.
That's crazy to me.
Is that really confirmed that that's what they were doing though?
They said it was an accident. Like they said, and it was like they were saying like they were working on like trying to get it back. Like, but
And we shot it down.
yeah,
Can't get that back.
nah.
You gotta get it in blood. It's America. You gotta get it in blood. And like we were saying off bite, yo, no country wants smoke with America. Nigga, we got Pooh Shiesty. We got Young Boy. Yeah.
Nah, young boys
We
crazy.
got OTF. You think the Yakuza fuck with OTF? They got switches.
They said they got switches.
So,
This deluxe is all cap.
yo, I'm saying, bro, I've always felt that way, and maybe it's the bias in me of being in the military or whatever. But I always felt like y'all don't want smoke with America. We don't play fair. Like we not. We'll blow your whole country
I
up.
know a lot of people off these back roads,
Bro.
that's itching.
That's why we don't have war here.
Itching.
We go places. Nobody want to come to America, bro. Everybody got guns here. Not everybody, but shit.
Damn them.
We strapped like, and it's not good. Like, cause you know when we were in Iraq and all that stuff, we was dead. Us, America, was dead like walking around, and there's civilians and all type of stuff like, and they getting shot at, they shooting at us all type. Imagine that in America. It would be crazy. You couldn't be just out on this like any country coming to America trying some shit like it would be a bad day. It would be a bad day. I mean, plus our military, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, cause there's levels to the military. Like that stuff is crazy. Like just at the state level, like
Facts.
all right, we're gonna have to call y'all in.
Y'all can
And if it get real bad, all right, we gotta call the Marines in. Then we gotta call the Army in. Don't let it be in the water. All right, now we gotta call the Navy in. And don't let y'all really be fucking some shit up. Now we gotta call the special forces in. Like it get deep.
Y'all don't want special
forces.
forces.
We
Y'all
not even
don't want
including police officers, FBI agents,
Police
CIA,
officers?
DEA, yeah, all them. I mean, because if it hits here, you gonna need all hands on deck.
Sure.
You need all hands on deck. Or you won't need it, but everybody will be happy to. Everybody will be happy to.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. If we rely on the police officers, bro, we in trouble.
Oh, for sure. But I'm saying that.
But that's our last line of
They
defense.
probably go out there.
Sure. And shout out to the cops. I know a couple of cops. I mean, they're cool. I know Kendall, obviously, that's my man. He cool. But, I mean, our special forces to get the job done.
Facts.
We're not going for that.
Facts. I was gonna say that's a long shot if we gotta get the cops involved.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
I really just send the Marines out there. Let them get the
Shout out
job
to Marines. Shout out to Jarheads, man. Shout out to all my Jarheads, man.
Y'all some crazy fools, man. But shout out to y'all.
Facts. Love them boys. That was a really fun thing, bro. Being stationed with the Marines, like, you learn a lot. Them boys are crazy.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Hard-headed. Don't listen.
Egotistical.
Bro. Well,
Yeah.
you know one.
Yeah. Proud younger brother.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
and
For
still love 'em.
Love the Marine Corps. But yeah, I don't know, I've always heard stuff about them, like, stereotypes.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
this, they that. It's all true. Them boys, you can tell a Marine. When you're in the military, you can tell a Marine, bro. How they act, you can tell right away.
Man, I had it's a crazy story. I was working at the Sam's
Oh,
Express.
I forgot about
It was an older guy. He
Yo,
came
shout
through.
out Mac.
He came through. He was in the military and shit. It was just so happened he was drinking. So he pulled me to the side. We talking. He looked at me. He was like, "Son, you look like you should be in the military." I'm like, "Nah, like what you mean?" He was like, "The way you move, the way you just look around, woo, woo." Like, nah, like I'm straight. Like, what do you mean? Like, I ain't never heard that before. Like, but I guess he just some shit he knew, or I don't know.
He was trying to recruit your ass.
I was straight though.
That's some,
Oh man.
that reminds me of like, being in the country and you seeing a big old strong, hey, that boy looks strong right there. You need to play football, son. That's what it sounds like. You know about that, huh?
Oh.
That probably happened your whole life.
What happened? We went to Blue Olive one time. We was just sitting there. We was just sipping our drinks. These two white women came behind us. They were like, "Are y'all professional NFL players?" And we were like, "Nah." I really could have capped out.
I capped out.
Oh,
I
you
said
did?
I was.
I could have capped out.
But I
really
told
coulda
him I
capped
was
like,
on
yeah,
the Panthers practice squad. Shit.
That's believable. That's believable.
Oh God. Yeah, just send me some. I need to get some team gear.
Fast. You wear a couple of hoodies, man. Y'all might be alright for real. Y'all missing the play, man. We could really take advantage.
I really put them on the field.
Yo, I thought about like on some serious shit, bro. Cause I got told I look like Kyrie a lot, bro. I thought about some shit like, yo, I should go to Japan one year, bro. Dress like this nigga.
Just go out there with the jersey on real quick.
Yo, I thought about it. I was like, yo, I could do that. That's cold though. I wouldn't. But then I remembered like how corny that really is.
Fake Klay Thompson be making a bag off.
Fake
Yeah,
Klay,
that shit
fake
is
Drake.
Oh yeah, fake Drake, Perkio.
Man, yeah, man.
Perkio. That
Yeah,
shit corny, bro.
Perkio stuff was crazy.
I
I
gotta
gotta
chill
go.
out.
Come on, man.
Perkio really looked like Dirk's son though.
No, you don't.
But you were growing up. Come on, what?
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Yo,
you do.
you're tweaking.
That's his twin.
You're tweaking.
That's Dirk's twin.
That's his treacherous twin.
Bro, I don't walk.
For
I don't
sure.
live past videos and say, yo, that's.
For
Alright.
sure.
Yo, I mean, there's a bag in there, of course, but like, as a man, where you draw the line at, bro?
Facts.
You a grown ass man.
But that bag can't be that big that you impersonate
No.
somebody for that.
Where your pride?
You gotta chill on that.
We used to have pride.
Shit, you don't know because you get bags from everywhere now.
True, but it's
You
only.
get paid to pull up to a club and shit, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
Just because. I mean, it's the.
So what? But what am I
intention.
supposed to do when I pull up to that club? Act like I'm smart.
I don't know what you do.
That's crazy.
No, it's
so
already-
they're gonna
Just
come
turn up
in
'cause
here.
motherfuckers gonna pull
And they're
up.
gonna pay this fee for me to come in here to imitate a celebrity. That's low key
That's it.
sad.
That's it.
That's
That's
sad. Like if you say it out loud and you really think about it, that's sad.
It is,
Yo,
for
what do
sure.
you do? Man, I go to the club and pretend to be dirt.
Like, don't get me wrong.
okay.
Like, I got
So
my
now he a
favorite.
rapper too
Like,
now.
I got
You
my
rap
favorite
now?
artists like Travis Scott and like Drake and Bryson Tiller and shit. But if it's somebody pretending to be one of them, they talking about I got an appearance, nigga, go home.
Facts.
I don't want to see that shit.
What?
I'll go to one of the real ones concert. I don't want to see
It's-
that from you.
It's entertainment, bro. And all it really is the attention they get. Them
But see,
them
that
garnering
shit-
that much attention, that's
that
gonna
shit-
make people come in and spend money. That's all it's really about. You don't have to have the talent to do anything.
That
Just be
is
there.
true. It's a lot of untalented people out here.
Yeah,
getting bags.
sure.
You
For
you
sure.
have attention. That's the currency. Having attention. Like that's what it really comes down to. That's what, and it's